that. And I'll say hello, everyone. I'm Lindsay, and I'm the program coordinator at the Longmeadow Adult Center. And today we are meeting with Michaela Grubbs, and she's a Longmeadow native who started a company, Yerbary Master Tonic, and maybe you'll pronounce it better than me. But and so we have, I have prepared a few interview questions for Michaela, and let's see, I think we can pin you here, or spotlight maybe. There we go. To get you started. And then I figure anyone else can ask questions too. So, so to begin, can you tell us what makes something qualify as a master tonic?
Yeah, of course. So first of all, Lindsay, thank you for having me. This is a lot of fun, and I'm excited about the new adult center in Longmeadow. It looks fantastic. Wish I was living there right now, but something like that, or soon enough. Anyway, yeah. So Master Tonic is an apple cider vinegar based health tonic. So it's an old tonic dating back to Hippocrates, who started making it to give to his patients. He made what was called an oxymel, which was apple cider vinegar with honey and lemon. And he used to treat his patients with that. So this is a really, really, really old remedy. And throughout the years, thousands of years, herbalists have kind of tweaked this a little bit, and it's gotten to the point where it's called now Master Tonic. There's a few other names. Fire cider is another name, as well as cyclone cider. There's some other names like that, but they've kind of morphed throughout these years into this. So there is a typical recipe for this. This is not my recipe. I've tweaked it and I add my little nuances to it. But otherwise, it's been around for a very, very long time. And the whole point of Master Tonic and Fire Cider, whatever you want to call it, is you take it daily as a health tonic. It's meant to boost and revitalize the body, to boost immunity, digestion, overall well-being.
We're not muted.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My next question, when did you first get interested in this topic, and how did you learn more about it?
So actually, with my mom and dad right here, they may know. So back when I was a little girl, I don't know why, but I was always fascinated in natural health, always. I definitely attribute that a little bit to my parents, who would, they were pretty natural as well. And but I kind of was obsessed with it. I would go to bed reading little books on herbalism and natural medicine. I just found it amazing that plants could heal, and where medicine came from. And I loved it. So, and that was that. And back in 1998, so, 22 years ago, I got bit by a tick and I had Lyme's disease. And throughout the years after that, so that was my early 20s, I started having a lot of kind of chronic Lyme symptoms. And that caused me to delve back into this love I had back when I was a child of learning about natural medicine and herbalism. So I started having to really try to heal myself, because 22 years ago, doctors weren't talking that much about Lyme disease. I didn't know what all these things were, why it was happening. I didn't know it was my chronic Lyme disease. I just thought something else was wrong. So I started delving back into all my herbal studies, and that's really what led me to this point. I then studied herbal medicine through this woman called Rosemary Gladstar. She has an institute called Sage Mountain Institute, and I studied herbalism there 10 years ago. And here I am.
That's great. How long have you had your business, and how long did you have it before it turned more professional? And another question, what were your interests before the tonic, or other interests you have now?
Yeah, so 20 years ago, I became a yoga instructor, and I owned a yoga studio for many years. So I was always dealing with health, as my job, more taking care of the body physically on that end. And as the years went on, I was kind of practicing with my herbal medicine on that, in that aspect. And about, let's see, 10 years ago was when I made my first batch of Master Tonic. My husband and I were chopping up a bunch of strong vegetables. The ingredients in Master Tonic are really powerful. Lots of onions, lots of garlic, ginger, horseradish, so you have to wear goggles while you chop all this up in your kitchen. And we chopped up a bunch of this and started making batches. And friends started getting a hold of it. And somebody maybe wouldn't feel well or they'd want some, so they'd come over and fill up, and we just keep giving it away. And so that was about 10 years ago. And then about 4 years ago, I decided that I wanted to start selling this because I had so many friends coming by, and I was making these, I started with this little mason jar. And by the time, 6 years later, I was making huge vats of it. It takes 6 weeks to make. So I would have these big vats and people would come by and fill up jars. And I thought, maybe I should kind of start making this on a larger scale so that I can start selling it. That was 4 years ago. And I found the Franklin County CDC, which is up in Greenfield. It's a commercial kitchen / factory. It's not as big as a factory, and it's not a tiny commercial kitchen. And I was able to find them, and they had all of the machinery I needed, and found them, and we did some prototypes and figuring out a larger, scaling up with our recipe. And I started a small batch with them there. And then we had to go through, that's a long process. So that was 4 years ago. And I didn't actually launch my company until 2 years ago, because it took time to build the prototype, to send it off to Cornell Food Labs to get tested for pathogens and bacterias and shelf life. So it took a lot of time. And during that time, I was able to build my website, get my business going. So 2 years ago is when we actually launched.
And knowing that everyone should check with their doctor first, so can you tell us a little more about the health benefits that you've maybe seen in your friends or family or customers?
Yeah, it is absolutely. It's something you need to talk to your doctor about, obviously. And I can't make any health claims because this is the nutritional label that you'll see on the back is actually a food label. It's not a nutrition label. Very different category. So this is just a food product. It's but what this is meant to do, why this has been passed down for hundreds of years, is it's a tonic that helps improve immunity. There's all the ingredients. I'll go over the ingredients really quickly. It's ginger, garlic, horseradish, turmeric, habanero, and let me look. An onion. Did I say onion? Yeah. Okay. And all of that is chopped up, all organic and all raw, chopped up, and we put apple cider vinegar over it. We cover it, and we let that steep for 6 weeks. So all of these ingredients that are in Master Tonic have, they each hold their own benefit. So they're very naturally antiviral, naturally antibacterial. So it improves overall immunity. Taken daily, it improves that. Really nice when you something coming with natural antiviral and antibacterial properties, it can help to quickly boost the immune system to help fight that. It's really amazing for the digestive system. It's a digestive tonic. We have turmeric and ginger in there, which are really lovely for soothing the stomach and decreasing inflammation. So again, all things that I can't actually claim on the bottle, but these are, if you can Google all these ingredients and you can see the benefits that they have. So it's a pretty awesome tonic to take.
And where could people get their hands on the tonic?
So people can buy online. So my website, yerbary.com, yerbary.com, as well as Amazon. Amazon.com has it. For stores, Big Y carries it. I think they have 90 stores. I'm not sure if it's in every single store. That's you would think I would know that, but it's hard to actually know. um, Gosh, in that area, we're in. Oh, what is the name of that? Um, there's a few stores. You can find it online on yerbary.com. You can see, but we're spread out all over the country. We're in probably, I think we're in a couple hundred stores now, sprinkled throughout the country, mainly in New England, Vermont and New England.
That's great. And then you already talked a bit about your factory process. And do you have other employees working for you at this point?
So I don't have any employees. What I do have is when we do go to the factory for production, I'm always there. I'm producing. I make it and then I go back 6 weeks later and I press it and I bottle it. But at the factory, I typically have a team of about 4 to 5 people helping me during production day. Otherwise, it would probably last weeks by myself. The amount of onions and garlic that we chop and ginger is unbelievable. So, and then I do have, every now and again, I'll hire an independent contractor to help me with little things here and there, but otherwise it's just me.
Wow.
Mhm.
And then lastly for me is, because you're from town, I just wanted to hear a little bit about growing up. You said some of it already, but what do you like to visit most when you come home to Longmeadow?
Oh, well, my mom and dad, of course. That's my favorite part about Longmeadow. And my sister still lives there with her kids. But Longmeadow, my gosh. So growing up in Longmeadow, I was happy. I loved it there, right? And I never, you don't know why you love a place. I felt happy, I felt safe, I felt loved until you actually leave. I didn't know. I just thought that's what every childhood was like. You just have this beautiful little town and there's sidewalks everywhere and all your friends are there and everybody has a pretty happy family and the schools are good. And then I left Longmeadow and you realize that it is a unique town. It doesn't, there are not many towns like that in this country. I felt, looking back, I loved just being able to hop on my bike and zip over to my friend's house to say hi and to play over there. And my parents felt safe sending me off on a sidewalk. That's really unique that there's sidewalks everywhere. I live up in Vermont in the country on a farm. There's no sidewalks like that here. And yeah, the school, I mean, everything was just right there. It felt so cozy. And I was lucky. I loved everything about growing up in Longmeadow. I can't say anything bad ever about it. And I do miss it.
Oh, that was really nice. Well, I certainly enjoyed learning so much more about you and your company. And I hope that anyone who's listening, if you want to either raise your hand or unmute, or you can use the chat if you want to ask a question or a comment for Michaela. I know a lot of the videos are off, but feel free to unmute yourself. Anyone?
No, yeah. Oh, there she is.
All right, let's unmute here. Let's see. I think we're just having trouble unmuting Roz.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Well, we are Michaela's proud parents. And I just want to say how hard Michaela's worked doing all this, and she's done it on her own. And we're very proud of her. And we take a shot. Every day we take a shot is about a tablespoon, right, Michaela?
Yeah, the serving size, that's something I didn't go over. The serving size for this is only 1 tablespoon. So it's very concentrated. It's a really small amount. And we call it a shot. It actually kind of feels similar to taking a liquor shot. There's no alcohol involved at all. It's all natural, but it's potent, it's tangy, it's spicy, it burns, and you just shoot it back. And that's what it is. It's 1 tablespoon per day.
Yeah. And if we ever start feeling sick, which of course we've been quarantined, so we're not getting outside at all, being infected by colds or anything, but we do keep our immunity up by taking a shot a day. But if we ever, back in the day when we used to travel around and see other people and we'd pick up a cold from somebody, if I felt like I was getting a cold, I'd take 2 or 3 shots a day and it would nip it in the bud and I'd be able to move on without any repercussions. But we also made salad dressings out of it, and that's yummy. And then we also, what else did we make, Michaela, that you suggested that we made a salad dressing, because it's apple cider vinegar base. So you add a little olive oil and it makes a nice salad dressing.
Yeah,
And
we have recipes on our website. If some people don't love taking a shot, I find it quite invigorating and really fun to do. And it takes 2 seconds and whoop, you feel really nice. But some people have a hard time with that spice. You know?
It's very pungent.
Because it is. It's not like, I always say it's not like sitting down and eating a spicy Indian meal, which, you know, that's intense and that can take a long time. This is very quick and it's over with very fast. But it's not for everybody, you know, that spiciness. So, but people want the benefit and they want to be able to take it every day. So it's really lovely added into salad dressings, like she just said. It doesn't taste very spicy when it's diluted over that. In fact, it's not very spicy at all. And I add it into anything that calls for apple cider vinegar. So a lot of recipes that you bake with, you know, not bake cookies, but that you cook with, they call for apple cider vinegar, and I always substitute out Master Tonic for it. Also, it's really lovely in tea. I do squeeze a lemon with some honey and then put the shot of Master Tonic into that, and it's very diluted. It tastes more like a ginger tea, which is really, really nice, especially during the winter and very warming. And then my parents, what they really love, and I love, and my kids do too, during the summer, I love to drink switchel, which is
yummy.
The recipes on our website. It's maple syrup, lemon, and Master Tonic in water. And it's really, really delicious, super refreshing and really hydrating.
Yeah, we drink it all summer long. Matter of fact, I think I just stopped drinking it like in last month.
Yeah, you can switch over to basically that warm, but there's so many ways to take it.
And and that switchel tastes like the yummiest lemonade over ice. It's just delicious.
Yeah.
But do you have a bottle, Michaela, to show them what it looks like?
Yep. So we have 3 different flavors. This is our honey lemon. This is our original. So the original is all the ingredients I talked about before. And our honey lemon, we add honey and lemon to it. And then this is our 3rd and last flavor. And to this original flavor, we add lemon, oregano, and thyme, which are just some added health benefits.
My personal favorite is the honey lemon with the yellow label. Yeah. But I do like the other one, the other 2 too. Because sometimes I'm out of the honey lemon, so I take the other one. Yeah. But it's kept us all healthy.
Well, thank you.
Have you ever tried it, Lindsay? Have I ever given you a bottle?
No, I haven't tried it, but I'm excited to go to
send me your address and I will send you some bottles.
That's nice. Thank you. Bill, did you have a question or a comment? Bill, did you have a comment or question? Might be still moving.
Yes, it was.
Who's talking?
It's Bill.
Yeah, hear me?
You're just in and out, Bill. Oh, you might be there now.
Bill.
So you're a little bit frozen, but if you want to.
Oh, poor Bill.
Bill, if you want to send me your question, we can certainly pass it along to Michaela. Yes. Well, I think Bill enjoyed it, but we'll get you his.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, Bill.
Mr. Platzer, did you have something to say? No, I think everybody might be frozen.
Maybe he's frozen.
Yeah, I think we have a lot of freezing people.
Yeah.
All right.
Possible.
I can certainly, well, we can look on your website, right? And
Yes.
or if anyone wants to get in touch with Michaela, I can certainly help you connect with her.
Yes.
And like I said, I recorded this so I can share it with everyone if you want to kind of review the information again. And I want to just a big thank you to Michaela for making time for us and to all of our Longmeadow friends that joined us. So thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you, Michaela.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
tuning in, everybody.
Thank you, Michaela.
Thank you
Bye,
so
Michaela.
much.
All right.
Happy
See you
holidays.
later.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody. Thanks, Lindsay.
Bye-bye.
Great job.